Journeys Interactive is brought to you by
Welcome back to Journeys Prime, and Lord Asare is here with the interactive segment. Lord.
Of course I am here, Aisha. Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday. It's beautiful to be Friday.
I'm telling you, especially because this weekend is a weekend of love.
You know, so it's starting tonight.
Stop, don't joke.
Lord, I'm suspecting you. Yes, suspect. Okay, so let's see.
Welcome to your most interactive segment on Journeys Prime. We'll be taking your comments on the trending issues of the day. Keep sending them on our social media platforms. We're on Facebook at Journeys on TV, and it's still the same name on Twitter. You can also reach us via WhatsApp on 0560 800,000. Please don't call, and don't forget to add your name and location. The segment is brought to you by Airtel, the smartphone network which offers you more talk, longer text, and more internet browsing. All you have to do is dial *202# to enjoy these benefits and more. Now, this week the police have shot and killed at least 3 people. The first is a teacher at the Mampong Midwifery Training School and his brother, who were responding to an SOS call from his friend during an armed robbery attack. The second is the 29-year-old man at Otafo, who was shot at by a policeman on duty at a rural bank during clashes between some youth and traditional authorities in that area. These 3 are just the latest I'm referring to, the list of people who have become victims of these reckless shootings. But the police is endless. The best we have heard from the police hierarchy is that they are investigating these matters. I'm worried because the police is investigating its own. But, well, what punishment do you think should be meted out to any policeman found culpable?
Recklessly, I will not judge that one. But if you say mistakenly, well, that one can happen because I wasn't there in the heat of the moment. But I feel the police themselves have their own protocols that they follow in terms of weapons handling. So each of these issues, as and when they occur, should be well investigated, taken through the protocols to see if the policemen on duty that day really follow the protocols that they are supposed to follow in such a situation. And if they are found to have behaved unprofessionally or improperly, I think there are laid down rules and regulations that govern such offenses, that they should face the consequences as such. But of course, it needs to be investigated. And I think the public too should also take cue from the fact that, you know, sometimes a disaster happens and instead of people running away from the scene, they rather want to go to be spectators. So as much as, yes, the 2 gentlemen or the people who were killed in these incidents were responding to distress call, we should also know that such a situation is possible.
I think the policeman deserves to be arrested and sentenced, not to life imprisonment, but to an extended year that suits the punishment. You don't serve bad with bad, you understand? In order to put up good government, as it is in Ghana now, in order to make good constitutional operation, you take in the correct and the right punishment, and which is sentencing the policeman.
To me, as a citizen of Ghana, when this thing happens, they should give it to their judges to prescribe what's supposed to, that punishment should give it to them. Because if I tell you they should give them life imprisonment or something, then I'm exposing my ignorance, because I'm not a lawyer or I'm not a judge.
Yes, Aisha.
On
put it up on
Facebook.
Facebook. What are they saying?
A lot of messages are coming. LA Wala says we have laws in this country which state how a person should be dealt with if he or she kills an innocent person. So let's leave it to those in charge to punish the policeman accordingly. Praise Kwekuyegbe says they should be dealt with as if it is our president who was killed. God forbid it anyway. Seriously, I think those people have untapped potentials just because of unprofessional attitude of our police force. The punishment for murder should be at work now. Your message is not really clear anyway. Umar Harun says they should be made to face the full rigors of the law instead of incapacitating the target. They always shoot to kill. What kind of service are they rendering to Ghanaians with this unprofessional conduct? I feel sorry for the families of these victims. And no, God knows, Billy says, it is pathetic, but let us not focus our attention on hanging them, but rather bring suggestions that will help reshape their training to avoid future occurrences. Kojo Azira Suarez says, we are being governed by rules and regulations which no citizen is above, not even the first gentleman. I'm very sure the law states clearly on how to deal with cases such as this one, but if I had my own way, policemen who kill innocent people should be killed violently. Salifu One Heart says, police killing is too much in the country, so the best solution is to quit. This is life imprisonment for them.
Well, on WhatsApp, this is from Mustafa Yakubu, and he says, good evening. This reckless shooting and killing of innocent souls by the Ghana police is becoming something else. For how long shall we continue to live with this? And this is Bertha from Kaswa, and she says they should face the law. Okay, and this is another. It says the biggest tragedy in life is not death, but to be killed by, oh no, you don't have to get all haughty there. Here's another from No Name. It says, my brother, have you ever seen any investigation done by the Ghana police yielded any results? Now that is their own. May God save us. And his name is Bamba Kiasamed. Sorry. And this is No Name again. The police are to be left to do their work, but we should remember how fallible they could be in their line of work. Sorry for those who lost their lives. Now, let's move on to the other stories, and this is about celebrity marriages. There's love in the air, because the weekend is just around the corner, huh? But there are some people who are not so lucky in love. Their marriages rarely last. I'm talking about celebrities. At least that's what people say about their relationships anyways, and saying that they did not last because they live their lives in the open and in the public eye. But we've been asking you on the streets, what are your reasons? I mean, what do you think the reason why their marriages are short lifespan?
My own opinion, I feel, okay, for me to, as a celebrity, I need to get, if you're not married to like someone who is a celebrity, he won't understand what you, a celebrity, is going through. Like, for example, if I take a picture with a male fan as a female celebrity, there's some meanings that maybe somebody else will read to it. And as my husband will not understand it, that's if you guys don't have that understanding as couples yet. So my husband might not understand it and maybe take it personal due to maybe the gossip that are going around. So I feel, okay, trust issues, you understand, as a couple, you guys need to first trust each other. But since if you guys can't trust each other, that means, man, the relationship cannot really stand.
This is because maybe the person involved maybe has a lot of money and all that, so he has a big ego and he's famous, so I can maybe marry any girl at any time. So maybe, for example, now, because right now I don't think they are married for love. It's because of, okay, I have money, you have money, so let's just come together. After everything, I would think maybe for example, the love we have together is no longer there. So I have my money, I can go for any other girl.
They have money, they have power, they have name, so they can go in for any man they like, and they can go in for any woman they like. So, I mean, that's my point of view. Their marriage will not last because first, they will respect. If a woman have money, they respect. They don't respect their men. They don't do their house duty. They are not marriage material for their husband. So the husband see them as they are growing wings. Automatically, if you grow wings, you fall down and you lose your marriage.
I think that if you are a celebrity, a lot of people will come in close to you to mingle with you. So, and they will be coming with fake love. They will come to pretend to love you. You know, they will show you something that will convince you to believe that, you know, these people are really in love with you. But when you get married to the person, the main character will come out. And when the character comes, you understand, then you will find out that, you know, what you see at the first place is the fake. So,
Aisha, do you think so? First of all, tell me, what's your opinion on that? Do you think that celebrity marriages do not last?
Well, it depends on how you want to go about it. Some do last, some do not last. So I don't know where you're coming from,
So
but
what's
it's not only about celebrating. I mean, these days a lot of marriages are going on block, and there are a lot of reasons that's causing that. So it's not only celebrities. Sometimes the problem has been maybe their timing, the schedule of their work. They don't have time for their families.
You can say that.
But some marriages are working. Some celebrity marriages are working. So you can't just pick some few ones that are not working.
That's what they're saying on Facebook.
Okay, so on Facebook, Mashoud Abiola says there is one definition, I'm sure definition is what you want to say, for marriage, which is a union between a man and a woman. And the last time I checked, celebrity was not in the definition. Talk about marriage in general and we are good to go. We should care more about marriages of the ordinary people on the streets rather than limiting it to just 1 out of a million. Who is even a celebrity by definition? 7 feet works well for all of us. Oh, you're right. Ohinebaku says the fact about celebrity relationship is such that it is extremely difficult to keep this what we call faithfulness in their relationship. Lack of trust often hand them and eventually collapse it.
Okay, now this is Sophia from Navrongo, and she says the best way to keep your relationship is dialogue between you, and your partner. And this is Sophia Musa in Kumbugu. Okay, he's not talking about marriages. We are talking about celebrity marriages.
Okay, I still have some more messages on Facebook, and Kojo Suarez says most of the relationships of celebrities we see around don't last, and it's very evident. I think there's the sense of ego with them because they both feel they are public figures and have their own money as well. If it's not true love, it will surely collapse. And Nantoma Mohammed says 2 rams cannot drink from the same pot. They have long horns. They will lock horns. That's what he's trying to say. You all feel big towards one another. And my question is, where is your love towards your husband when you can't cook for him, clean the surroundings and wash his clothes? A complete woman is the one who is able to sustain her marriage. Some celebrities feel too big to serve their husbands, and some will even tell you that they don't like cooking. What a shame. Sally Fuwanha says today's marriages are not made to last for long just because our sisters are now marrying for better and not the other way around. But why are you hitting on only women? Men can also be celebrities. Please leave us alone and talk about the men too. True. KD Wonder says, I see a lot fail, but so far so good for Jolie. I don't know which Jolie he's talking about, but in all, okay, it's okay. It's trust, respect, love, and obedience, right? Godfred Kabinla Mensa says, not at all, because marriage involves not only the union of the couple to be, as celebrities do, but both families.
Well, before I take what's up, I can name a few celebrity marriages that are actually working. Okay. You've got Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. You've got Don Moen and then his wife.
Sure.
And yeah, a couple of Will Smith and then Jada Pinkett Smith. They're doing well.
They're doing well, but sometimes you don't get to
what's
see
happening.
Yeah, but it's good to show the nice ones to the public.
Yeah. Well, Martin from Inasi says people know that celebrities. No, we say what? People know how the celebrities are, but still love to marry them. So why then the breakup?
Why do people become celebrities just when God created them? What, do they have a peculiar behavior?
I wonder, maybe
people
the
are
whole
different
aura around them.
Oh, I don't think so.
Perhaps. And this says most female celebrities are not. Oh no, you can't say that. No, no, I won't say that. And listen to this one. It says some have long mouths and a caustic tongue, and that's why their marriages don't last.
I'm sure you're talking about both women and men.
Yes.
Don't talk about only the females.
Bragging about their marriages and then they won't keep quiet when they have problems. You shouldn't be doing that. Okay, and one more before I go. It says, I'm married. Okay, I don't understand this one. But this is still the Journeys Interactive segment. I'm sure you're loving it already. We'll take a short break here, but please stay. Welcome welcome back. Now it is your turn to tell me something refreshing. Vows Day is 2 days away. I take pleasure in seeing your relationship flourish, you know. So I'm asking you to tell me the measure you will adopt to keep your relationship successful and flourishing. Let's take your views from the streets.
Well, keep whatever I do between me and her, I guess. Just make sure I just don't open my mouth to anybody. Just talk to who I think I can talk to, and keep quiet about the rest.
I wouldn't talk about it. Will not post anything on social media concerning my relationship. Will not talk to my friends about my relationship at all. So I try to stay low key so that my relationship doesn't become advertised or broadcasted everywhere.
You can't keep everything, but for ups and downs, because you guys are not married, it's not everything that needs to come out. And moreover too, you are both from different homes. So something that you can like, he doesn't like it. You just have to cope. Because if you keep telling people, they'll feel like you're talking too much or you're nagging when he also finds out. So you just have to keep quiet if you really want it. But if you think you don't want it, then you have to go loud about it. But if you really want it, keep quiet, stay with it, and try to make the necessary corrections. But you don't have to think the person will change to suit you.
Opinion, that won't be possible. The only thing you do is you have to trust your own partner, and your partner has to also trust you. And then you don't have to keep secret with each other, and you have to trust each other. That's all I have to say.
Okay, Lord, get ready. Time is on our side. You will tell me your formula when we are away from here. But let's get on to Facebook and see. Kojo Soare says, I think the only formula for love is the addition of trust and faithfulness. Those two key words combined is the best principle for love. Trust yourselves any day, stay faithful to each other, and be the next Romeo and Juliet. Sounds romantic.
Isn't it? Okay, but a lot more people are more interested in the celebrity marriages. I don't know. But okay, this here says being true to each other is a key to saving your relationship. And let me just take one more. Ifwa says the reason why celebrities seem to have bad luck with their marriages is because they live their lives in the public's eye.
You see?
Okay, now listen to this. You know, Sunday is what? Vows Day?
Yeah.
Back in the day, what was your favorite song? Favorite local love song?
Favorite local song? That'll take me a while to remember. You have a surprise for me?
With Ohinaba Kisi Uncle, well, you'll be thinking about it, but let's see what people are saying, their favorite love songs.
All I wanna do, every time I dream, I feel brand new. You open up my heart, show me all your love and walk right through. As I lay my love on you.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on, near, far, wherever you are, I believe that I have.
Have you seen my beautiful baby? Have you seen my tomato baby? Oh, ilele, suffering the killing me temper. Aja, baby na sugar, yo. I don't want my faking baby.
I just want to say I love you. I just want to say I love you. That's all.